Hey, this is super random, but I wanted to talk about like irrational phobias and fears. Because I have a very specific one that like kind of dictates a lot of things about my life, and I wanted to see if anybody shared this because it's annoying. So like, I mean, I have a bunch of them. Obviously, I feel like people usually have, or like the most common would be like fear of spiders or something like that. Which, like, since I moved to LA, fuck spiders, man. I'll hang out with spiders all day. Cockroaches, nasty. But anyway, so the one that I'm thinking of, the one that I was like, I kind of want to see if like other people have this is I have to have very clean silverware and dishware. I have a fear of dirty dishware and silverware. Like you go to a restaurant and there's like a dirty fork or something, or it's got even like just aggressive water spots throws me off. Like it fucks me up real bad. I've had a lot of experiences with this shit. Now granted, there are reasons for this. Stemming back to my childhood, I can put all this shit together and kind of see like where it came from. It's definitely a control thing, a little bit OCD probably. I won't let my boyfriend do the dishes because I don't trust his method. Like I straight up I wash my dishes with a sponge before they go in the dishwasher. Like most people who don't have a dishwasher probably wash their dishes. You know what I mean? It's aggressive. I've got two sponges. I've got a clean sponge, I got a dirty sponge. Clean the dirty shit off with the dirty sponge, and then you gotta rinse that off, and then you gotta go back in with a clean sponge and some soap and clean that. As far back as I can remember, this being a thing was probably like middle school and high school. Maybe like early high school is when it started to develop. I can't really remember. I've definitely had some like horrific moments where I'm eating something and I can't even fucking talk about it. I'm eating something and then at the end of the meal, you see that you've been eating out of a dirty dish and it's just like the most disgusting thing to me. It is vile. And like I said, I have like experiences like that, a lot of things, trust me, that I'm sure a therapist would love to hear. We're not gonna get into all of that, but I can definitely connect it to things in my life. However, I am aware that if I go to a restaurant and I'm eating and there's water spots on my glass or water spots on my fork, that it's not going to kill me, that I'm going to be fine. That I'm doing better with. Water spots, I'm like, I can tell that's a water spot. The other day, so I was actually, I can't remember if I was talking about on this channel. Maybe it was on a live stream, but it was probably about beauty shit. I was talking about how LA just opened up outdoor dining again. And I was so excited, and my boyfriend and I made reservations at one of our favorite restaurants. And we went and we're like waiting for I think we got appetizers, and I go and I unroll my silverware and the knife is crusted in old food. And I was like, I can't eat here anymore. Like, I can't fucking eat here anymore. Same thing with my water glass. Water glasses are always dirty. It's mostly like restaurants when you go out to a restaurant. And I swear to God, every time I'll pick up, I have to inspect everything. So I'll inspect the silverware. Plates are tough because I already put the food on it. But if my like silverware and my glass is clean, they're probably good. But I'm talking this shit at high-end restaurants, okay? Where like you are spending a lot of money on your food. I pick up my water glass and I look at it, there's always shit stuck to it or floating on it. And I'm like, I can't eat out anymore. I was like really excited. That was like my thing. I was like, I can't wait for life to be back so we can go out to dinner. And basically, my first experience pretty much ruined it. I had an incident when I was in my hometown visiting some friends, and we went to one of my favorite restaurants. Like, literally grew up going there. And my waitress was a bitch, okay? My waitress was a bitch. But what happened was I ordered a wine, and it was like this big thing, 'cause I don't really drink. Like, I don't really drink at all. And my friends were like trying to help me decide, like, I got, what the fuck did I get? Like a salmon or something? And we were like, what wine would pair best with the salmon? And it was like this whole long thing because like they get cocktails and I never drink. So it's like, oh, Alex is going to get like a wine to go with her salmon. And we're like debating, blah, blah, blah. It's like this whole fucking thing. And finally we decide, I order it, they bring it to me, and there's like literally a lipstick mark, like full on lipstick on the glass. And I was like, stop. And then it became this whole fucking thing because I was like, I just don't want this to happen anymore. Like, I don't want to have to say to the waitress, like, I'm sorry, but this is disgusting. Bring me a new one. Obviously, that's not what I say. I'm always super nice about it because I don't want them to spit in my food. And it was like this long debate with my friends. I was like, what do I do? Do I just not drink it? Like, do I flag her down? Should I ask a different waitress? Which is what we ended up going with. I asked the next waitress that like walked by, I asked her and I said, I'm so sorry, but there's a lipstick smudge on this. Could I get a new wine? And they, what happened? So like she says, of course, blah, blah, blah. She seems like she's being super nice. Cause like, if I remember correctly, our waitress was kind of a bitch at the very beginning. Like she was a little bit rude. And so they bring me back another wine, the new waitress. And it has, I swear to God, it has a lipstick smudge on it. And I'm looking at it like, is this the same fucking glass? Like, what? Anyway, then our other waitress came over. This is like just turning into me telling a story about a horrible experience at a restaurant. But then our waitress comes, like our actual waitress comes back and she's like asking how stuff is or whatever, saying that our food's gonna be out soon. And she's like super passive aggressive. She was like, I heard that we got a new wine or something. And I was like, like super awkward. I was like, I don't know what to say to you. Like, this is awkward now. Didn't think that you were gonna be friendly because you're not friendly. So I ended up just not drinking the wine because there's once again a smudge. And we were like going back and forth. We're like, what do we do? Do I bring it up again? It's going to totally ruin our meal. What's going to happen? Like, probably thinking about it way too much. I ended up not drinking it and they charged me for it, which I thought was rude. And I can't remember what the tip situation was. I'm trying to remember how that ended because she was such a bitch to like all of us. Like, she was really rude to my other friend. Anyway, this is a restaurant that I grew up going to, and I'm never going there again because of this experience. Now, story time is over. I'm super curious, like, first of all, just hearing that story, because obviously, like, all of these experiences have been through my lens, including this, like, irrational fear. I know that if I drink out of that glass, I'm not going to die, but, like, it's disgusting to me. I physically can't do it. And I cannot pay $8 for a glass of wine that has like someone else's nasty lipstick smudge on it. You know what I mean? And I think like a restaurant especially, wow, just bitching now. A restaurant, especially if it's like charging a lot of money for food, it's not just the menu, it's not just how they're preparing the food. It's like everything that comes with it, like all the shit that you actually eat the food off of should be clean. And it should be clean as fuck, right? Okay. So anyway, I'm curious, because I probably sound crazy a little bit. I'm curious from an outsider's point of view. Do you think I'm ridiculous? Do you think that, like I'm being unreasonable here? Do you share this phobia? Because I'm telling you right now, I've gotten a little bit better. Like, when my boyfriend and I first started dating, it took everything for me not to like inspect like when I would go to his place and he would like cook for me, it took everything not to like inspect a glass and just like keep it cool for a little while. Now he's fully aware of my like neurosis, but you know, I can like breathe through it if I really need to, like if I don't want to offend somebody, but I'm dying inside. Like it feels like there's someone inside of me trying to get out. You know what I mean? Anxiety. So yeah, what do you think about this? Super random, I know, but like honestly, I feel like all my videos recently have gotten really heavy and like super serious subjects, and I kind of feel like it's a little bit more fun to just like bitch about stupid things occasionally, you know? Anyway, that's an irrational fear because I know that like that isn't going to kill me, and that there's like people who would die just to like have a meal and like eat it off the fucking ground just to like eat, you know? I can't help it. I can't help it. When you don't have to worry about surviving, it's all up here, you know? Thoughts? I really hope that I'm not the only one. I have talked to like one other person who kind of has this. Not as bad as me though. But I know I can always count on him when I go to his place to have clean bowls, clean dishes, all the things. I can trust it. Yeah. I guess that's all I have to say about that. Random. Hey. Good talk.